So LAMIFLEX is an Italian company. It was born in 1976. Originally, it was a big workshop of weaving cottons. But the founder had the problem of making weaving looms going faster and faster. And so he developed in-house their own wheels and their own tapes, building a very strange composite material. That was an invention that changed completely the world of the weaving looms market. And so it was so successful that they sold off the weaving looms and started building tapes and wheels for almost all the tapes of weaving looms we have on the market, the rapier weaving looms mainly, okay? And so now currently LAMIFLEX has 4 different business. The first one, that is his heritage, is in the textile market, producing composite weaving tapes and wheels for almost all the kind of weaving looms we have on the market. After the acquisition from ITMA, we continue to produce all the tapes and wheels for all the markets, so for all the brands of different weaving looms, but we are more focused on the research and development on new concept of tapes and wheels for the ITMA weaving looms. So we are deeply involved in the research and development phase of the group, but we continue to serve as a provider for the aftermarket and for the OEM, some OEM, the tapes and the wheels for the weaving loom. We are currently in the north of Italy, and we have a branch, a commercial branch, just to serve better all the Asian market in Hong Kong. And Mr. Danny, that we have here, he is the general manager of LAMIFLEX Asia, that was specifically built to serve this kind of market.
Well, during these 3-4 years, really have some difficulties, mainly due to the COVID. At that time, many factories were shut down because of that. And now, currently, more and more recovery you can feel. But unfortunately, there are so many issues in the world globally, then still I can feel that the consuming power is affecting our business in Asia. So we are still working very hard, in cost-wise, in order to maintain our price and quality to be acceptable in the market, and this is our goal to serve the market and the business industry. I would say that in general, our price is about 3 or 4 times higher than the Chinese tapes. But when people think about quality and stability, they will still choose LAMIFLEX because our quality is still somehow much better than the Chinese tapes. So, frankly speaking, when we are trying to do it better and better, we are not so much afraid of competition from the Chinese makers.
Worldwide, generally speaking, okay, for the textile machine, for sure Asia is our focus, and Turkey, so the traditional market. Then we have the new coming country like Vietnam, like Bangladesh and some other,
Pakistan,
where we are arranging a dedicated commercial proposition for them. But then LAMIFLEX is also involved in some other different markets. So we are facing the aerospace and defense market. So we are producer of the environmental control ducts for helicopters, and we are serving worldwide the biggest player we have in the market. Then we are the producer of tabletops for medical scanning system. And then we have a business unit dedicated to the industrial sector, in which we produce tubular components, so roller shafts, mainly for paper and packaging industry. These are the current 4 business units that we have and that we serve. Yes, we are developing some new tapes and wheels for the new version, for the new platform of ITMA woven looms. These are very strong, durable, and high-performance tapes that we strongly developed in co-engineering with ITMA R&D department. Regarding them for the competition in the Asian market, what is good to see here that also local OEMs are producing machines that are speedier and speedier. So frankly speaking, if we compare our tapes with local tapes, if you are below some speed, they are more or less comparable. But as soon as you reach high production rates, very high speed, I think that the quality and the design that is behind our tapes, in terms of durability, in terms of stability, in terms of overall quality, gives the weaver really a good advantage. And so I think that the brand and the premium price, we are able to sustain it in a very consistent way. From a general perspective, we are very lucky, let me say, because we are working in different markets that have economical cycles that are in balance one between the other. So from a general perspective, in terms of our financial robustness, we are always in a good position, and we are able also to invest in the short and the long period. But we are seeing that the market for textile will be very challenged, at least for the next couple of quarters, okay? Well, here LAMIFLEX is always well positioned because maybe globally the demand is lower, but when you have less demand, for example, in terms of new plants, new development, capital investment, you have older machines that are running. So we serve less the OEM and more the weaver because they need more spare parts. So I'm very good looking for the next year. The expectation is mainly to have the first half of the year a little stable, and then to reach the usual volumes and the usual business level of the 2023 that was a really good year for us by the end of next year.